you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude?
How can I express my gratitude
for all the many things,
you've
Father, you done for me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are,
Lord, you're my everything.
Say, I call you Jireh.
You're my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my battle.
Ye fema ye wo London. Ya ji abasobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF yen solicitors e de nijie e ne twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer e wo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura wɔn ho. Inti sɛ ba na ebusuansɛm bi te sɛ child care, ɛyɛ abofra hwɛ mu, awaregya yɛ ho twema mentwe, ɛne ɔhyɛ anaa injunction a yɛde to domestic violence so a, yɛmma wo legal assistance a ɛdi mu na yie adwuma nso. Yɛn child care ɛne family team no nim nea wofa mu ɛwɔ nea ɛyɛ wɔ bere yi mu. Ɛno nti na yɛto yɛn bo ase ma wafoto a ɛsɛ fata ɛwɔ kokoa mu. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agyina to mu na ɔsan so yɛ member na kyerɛ sɛ ɛba no sɛ yɛgyina w'akyi ɛretwitwa agyew ɛwɔ family ɛne matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw koraa. Wopɛ advice ɛwɔ immigration nsɛnsɛm ho. Wɔ BWF Solicitors deɛ, yɛn immigration team no abredare ɛwɔ general immigration ho nsɛmsɛm kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho ntotoyɛ ɛne entry clearance visas, family visas ne appeals. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ member na wasan gyina tom ɛwɔ Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Nti sɛ yɛtae w'akyi a wonni haw koraa. Yɛbie yɛn office free dwada ekosi fiada anɔpa nɔnkron pɛɛ mu ekosi enumere nonsia ɛyɛ 9:30 AM kosi 6 PM ɛna memeneda nso ɛyɛ appointment nko a free anɔpa nondu ekosi ewia nɔnan ɛyɛ 10 AM kosi 4 PM. Yɛwɔ 4th floor ɛwɔ Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sɛ wonnante firi 7 Sisters Underground nso a ɛyɛ kwan tiaa bi. Yɛn senior partner Bernard Owusu san yɛ barrister yɛagyina to mu na ɔyɛ Ghana Bar Association member ɛna wasan gyina sɛ mmaranimfoɔ ɛwɔ court cases a ɛfa Ghana law ho. Wɔ advise local authorities, official solicitors office ne solicitors bebree ɛfa Ghanaian law ho yie. Na ɔsan yɛ obi a ɔtae kasa ɛwɔ radio ɛne TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernard Owusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time, which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP, just a short walk from 7 Sisters Underground.
Highly spiritual. Times have changed. Social distancing affected BBR. Coronavirus and in some bow, but the laws are in place. Immigration issues and core BBR. New laws, any changes, every day. And until Seban immigration and Imramun Samahudu BWF Solicitors and your preferred community lawyers. BWF Solicitors and over 27 years of practical legal experience. And until they are on top of all the issues. Brian, in confidence. Our offices are still open Monday to Friday. Every and upon 9:30, Ecosi and 6 o'clock. We follow all the protocols. You might client to be a free face mask, hand sanitizer, and our fee. You practice social distancing. The lawyers is a face mask for every consultation. So when to me, we do video conferencing and our fee to me send the documents in answer via email and our WhatsApp. They were 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, Noso, 7 Sisters, London N15 4NP. Freyen was 0208 493 7340 and our mobile 077 127 61884. Ubehoyen with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. BWF Solicitors, your preferred community lawyers.
Your favorite radio station is the best companion for a long car journey. Until upgrade your car to digital radio and get your favorite stations plus a whole lot more, all with crackle-free digital sound. So if you don't have DAB digital radio in your car, you don't know what you're missing. There are lots of digital radios and adapters that can be fitted easily and neatly in your car. Look for the digital tick on approved products. It means the radio is future ready.
Ask about in-car digital radio at your local car dealer, car audio specialist, or Halfords.
Love radio. Go digital.
Rainbow Radio.
Only other for my memo a chain, Namemo Aquaba, Embra Rainbow Radio, Akasa Afidiso. Ye from a prophet Stanley or Sebri or say, Sania, and our trivia, Meneo, ye yeno, ewo, if ye hano, and then so Onyamedi and na, ne Emre, ne Adom, Eddie Adomoye. Ye ne BWF Solicitors, Yabedia Kunga and Nebium. Ye the Emremo and some Ebedown. Legal education, emeremu adisua enunti fa wo pen na fa wo trodua no na na fa wo homa no na enjentem tweben radio no se wo Manchester dia DAB plus London dia DAB na enyame animu no kure ni se babia wo befa ewo abefo intentan no, so that is internet wo benya live and colored na wo tune in so dia yetua ho enye babia wo befa bia Rainbow Radio International ye na ye nie mesrew bombody se wo beko ye Facebook page no ho oko ye Facebook page ho a me pa cho bombody se wo be ye nioma miensa. Number 1 wo be share, number 2 wo be like, number 3 no wa comment e ho nso no wo betumi de ensem a wo pese wo bisa lawyer Eunice nyina e de apa ho e de amaye enne de wo hwe wo time na e konanim papa na we kire se nne de lawyer Eunice wa ye late papa ba nyina mu no adwuma no ye bepia akonanim lawyer Eunice me ba cho me ma wachi e ma wakwa ba
Professor Joseph, sorry sir, Brenoko Bebre, I'm hoping so.
Lawyer Eunice me ma wachi e ma wakwa ba o
Pacho Timenka
Nyame adom odam life and colored now what to say
Nyame adom hoye now Pacho swear
Onyame ehraye anopa die wadaroma woni ye down ye mere no akonanim papa
Pacho ene make sure you take for ne viewers on Facebook, YouTube, any of our social media platforms, Rainbow Radio International, Sanya Okanye, Michamunina, Midayamia Sese, and the day Mamaka Yensa. We are sorry for the lateness or the late start to the program in Simon Fanchame. In regards to every week, updates in terms of their Kokoso, and then we move on to our main topic. As we all know, I think so Biara in that the Nationality and Borders Act, our Parliament, say more editor in terms of your immigration and bra, into more asheda aka immigration and brana ewohono abom with your nationality brano kakra aka say de share mbra bakum senya yena yebehu say mbra ewe na say yesha so in terms of your immigration and answer your nationality dia abino eka afaho, and there are different sections of Nationality and Borders Acts that are in force, and others that will come into force later on in the year. So we are April Nimuna Parliament Edisa Embrano at Sheho, but as of 28th of June, which is this month, 28th June 2022, and certain sections of the Act came into force, and I say, young can say certain sections of Embrano, young can say shares here. When you come to, for instance, the fact that almost yeah asylum seekers and I say in Kofra, almost per se, almost share, almost case, and as almost claim now, almost yeah in regards to asylum. Na almost say almost share na.
Ebacho lawyer Eunice, go break mommy. Mo be check mo microphone no ne mo ayi na mame kakra ase line no e breaki.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are
Rainbow Radio. Taste of London in Accra. 87.5 FM.
I love Rainbow Radio.
Rainbow Radio.
Ebacho otemenka.
Patchai, ultimate.
Lawyer Eunice, otemenka.
Patchai, ultimate.
Mete wonka ba mo line mu breaki. Mo line mu e breaki. Nti ama okasa no entimi flow yiye. Na me ka kire atiefu se dwumadie no ahye ase enti se onko Facebook enko pia so ema wonua bia ene etu America enten anase for wafidie no etu Rainbow Radio ye ne radio ba ko a yetime di Ghana eba abruchire na akufu ado aberu kakra na ya kire Boris Johnson nye de na ko Ghana na ehon nso ono nso wakọ commande no akọ ye nneema kakra ye radio ba ko pe ye Rainbow Radio ye no Mama Eunice
Prophet Pacho Temenka
me pacho an sese die ase emuye to aso ne enko
Pacho. Okay, now we can say in terms of the Nationality and Borders Act, which came into force this April.
Technician here sure say wo battery no enya wo battery na awu nko be sesa wo battery na
Fashote, I hope say obiate. And I say education.
Yeah, okay. But a breaky I say either say and I say battery no ena
Pacho mami 1 minute.
Apart from that about right. Enti nka obese san battery na ma wa ya hra. Ebi o san battery na ebetom yi.
Okay, Prophet Pachote.
Yes, he said a kama pa.
Kama say. Okay. Into the entwaso. Into Nameka say Nationality and Borders Act this 28th June, and a certain sections in the act are coming into force, and I say I shall say into I know a lot of people in regards to asylum claims in regards to them being taken to Rwanda, and the fact say Rwanda no yaka say omone UK ewo agreement no I know say the UN have said it is not a legitimate thing for the UK to make an agreement with Rwanda in order to send Nkofo Oma making valid asylum claims no to Rwanda. And see, I know say the act says clearly that when it comes to those who have sought asylum, even as of January this year, no, omobe to me I can say even though almost air processing almost applications, so they can still go ahead and remove them. If, for instance, almost claim now almost putting in for asylum, no, almost dream say inadmissible. For instance, almost about UK Chrome ha and son almost bahanum almost call France and answer almost call another safe country and son almost by UK. In regards to that, no, they are saying say if the claim is inadmissible, they are and they won't wait to me a UACO because they can call another safe country and sana over UK Chrome ha. And there are cases where, for instance, who puts it in claim for asylum now will claim no almost say because who can say your life is at risk now almost who say and yet founded into no Caribbean, then it means that of course almost bet to me a will accord Rwandan. But we have to realize that the UK is also a signatory to the UN Convention for the refugees. It has certain guidelines by which it should go by in terms of applications that ABI can say inadmissible and I say clearly unfounded. There are procedures that it must go through before it can say almost for Rwanda. I know the intention is to prevent and I said to stop asylum seekers coming into the UK by boats and other ways by which traffickers are in sometimes some ede nkrofo eba won betumi exploit for their own gain. Those people are also there almost nkrofo eba, and I know that the government is trying to prevent all of that, but as much as possible they have regulations in place. I know at first now people like the almost the RNIB in Nkrofo almost efa boats are almost rescue Nkrofo from the sea, and I say Nkrofo almost Nkrofo just because they want to be able to save lives. Those people would have been at risk of being prosecuted because of the fact that they would also be carrying such people in their boats to be able to bring them back to the UK. But the changes that were made also helps in terms of rescue mission for no send your own bit to me, so I rescue Nkrofo without also being persecuted in the same instance. In terms of Nkrofo ABR, you can say almost deprived of almost British citizenship. That is something that I know a lot of people were concerned about because of the fact that British citizenship na uni clue bia say that also is another issue in terms of ethnic minority, because usually obia deprived no of the British citizenship no, they would assess whether Sanipa Kono has another nationality, and if so, usually in those cases they can say almost British citizenship every Nipakono ensem. And if for one reason or the other that is also another issue. But we all know that when it comes to things like this, there's a right of appeal. Either say to me, I appeal a decision now, make it once you find out they are depriving you of your citizenship, or they would at least say, oh, that's so ever UK Chrome, you can either go through jail or have an injunction where you feel that they should have at least assessed the claim properly and sana or more deprival. And then there are different sections also coming into force, but I would leave that for later. That is in terms of your nationality neighbors. I know a lot of people were concerned about what's na Chrome Hana, Unin Krata, then you are liable to be imprisoned for a period of 6 years. All of that is just to make sure say Brana ewo hono it's important, because they have already stated previously say they will not allow people to continue to remain here illegally, because of the fact that almost air creates a harsh environment for illegal immigrants. And see, all of those things have already been in place. It's just that now they are making people more aware of the consequences that were in place. Say, if, for instance, you are illegal and you deem yourself to have come to the UK, but if you are for one reason or the other, a police for an answer, you are detained because of the fact that if you are wabaye overstayer and I say now in krata and sana overcome. There are ways and also routes that may be available to you. So if you find yourself in such a situation, as much as possible, no, na we seeking legal advice. Senya wants to over to me in here in Buana in here also. And so that is that in terms of your Nationality and Borders Act. When it comes to your general immigration updates, no, when it comes to, for instance, your nationality applications, you know, say omo asheda akase fee waiver ewo emma nkola ebia omo hwehwe kwan a omo betumi aye registration for British citizenship without the fee being paid. And see, I don't know omo the omo Home Office guidance no ato ho senya nkofo a omo won ba under the age of 18 betumi IS applications without having to pay £1,012. There's also, should I say, room for nkofo omo ye no as family into ABA mami anasa papa in a settled status omo ye ama nkola no so they are saying say in terms of the fee waiver application they can consider nkola no omo ye under 18 any parents na or your application say ABA nejuma ensheda enye inti ontumi entua emma nkola no eno no ho a they can consider such a fee waiver application. Inti that is that in terms of nationalities. And now omo guidance so about in terms of fee waivers for entry clearance into human rights entry clearance application na unim say ama wo yere anasa wo kunu anasa wo ba ana adult dependent relative opese obejoin no wo krom ha no. There is also Home Office guidance in terms of fee waivers. In see so unim say opese such an application now for one reason or the other untumi enya sikana uhia ede omo abano na why fee waiver application. Bear in mind says the spousal application na it is based on the fact that ebia omiti requirements ni na ansana obetumi aye enya spousal route application. But there are also exceptions into ABA spousal application. On sheda any sikano because of the fact that uyobia nkola into because of nipana obano nimbana wohwe into there is unfortunately a shortfall in your income into opesa omohwe na omode nkrata nema ukunu anase weyere na obano senya obetumi ahwe nkola no so anase obetumi aboa won so. In such cases they may be likely to look at Gen 3.1 in terms of our immigration rules. Senya obetumi so ediama under Article 8 and I say outside of the immigration rules. And to say, our fee waiver application, you can also make it as a spouse. And then there are those who are also exempt from the financial requirements. And so almost also can also make that fee waiver application. Send your own way to me at the Omukron and answer Omo area eba UK Chrome. So that's good news in terms of Nkofomo person yes entry clearance applications are Omu Sasikana on way to me Edetia home office fees, which is over 3,400 for just one applicant. And also Ewa. And then when it comes to EA applications, and I say now current EUSS applications, no. Say ya Debbie Kano, I know say na born for some time during the COVID, but as much as possible, say what's Chrome ha na oda so ewo residence card and answer oda so ewo permanent residence under the EU and I say EEA regulations 2016 na unim say so ye sa EUSS applications na me pa so bebre and no what ewo hosta especially in Crawford permanent residence because I feel say we still get calls where people are saying say they haven't done EUSS no, and it is a must because of the fact say Britain every EU no, the EU regulations no longer should I say abide, or the EU regulations are no longer forcible in the UK. Into say also we are EU national and as a family member of an EU national na on to me and EU settlement scheme application no, then it means as of 30th of June 2021 no, na why by obia or illegal na say overstayer. And you can still make those applications by providing the reason to say when to me and for application no answer before the 30th of June 2021. And see, so old person yes application na a online application. And conform we EU nationals no so able to me on their phones because some were UK ID check app no send your over to me application no ever phone or so. I know say there are those who have family members outside of the UK and who person yes applications where Pacho Bebre say Nimpano one bed drew a Chrome ha before 31st December 2020 11 p.m. and the Nimpano end to me and yes application no into say oh the be our EU national and I say a family member of an EU national na or also person or yes our EU settlement scheme no na say or say na or to Chrome ha before 31st December 2020. So when to me and say unfortunately no be refuse application under the EU settlement scheme. And also ever hosa Emma EU nationals and I say family members of EU nationals. Prophet meaning say Breno Ekopa into major updates no have meaning say Kofosto person omo ehu edie in terms of your updates. But I'll leave that there so that we can continue with our topic for today.
Ebacho, yenfa topic of today no entwaso.
Patrio. In regards to our topic, saying we are discussing and conform person applications that are dependent on banner on D7 Chrome ha. Prophet, there was so much talk before in terms of Nkola on D7. First, no 2.5 years application now. You're sure, say over to me. I try with Obana with the 7 and I say over train I'm Obana the 10 and Sana. Why registration no I'm send over to me in British and Kratano. And a lot of people were very skeptical about making those applications until cases like ET, PT, and very known care. When it came to making those applications based on the 7-year child, na nkofo sheda empesa mo yes applications no. But let's look at the fact say immigration rules no so asesa ama nkola ye wo mo ewo krom ha omo betumi aye applications under the private life route because omo I spent 7 years of omo life ewo krom ha. And I think say now it has made things a lot more easier. Inti say ye ka say ebia awofo either one parent or two parents move it to me applications where yeah, then it's a good thing. And of course when it comes to the parent, it's not just their moja and you bet to me a friend or parents. When it comes to immigration rules, it's good in terms of the fact that you never be what define it. Inti say ka say ebia well be hu obi e wo krom ha waware no nipa krono e wo ba deda na wo ba as step parents then
your line no sa e breaki mama lawyer
pastor Semenka
e breaki minim say won kan dia mete won ka bad line mu e twetwe emu e breaki is either the internet no.
Okay. Okay, it's in terms of enkola omo krom ha, when we say omo awofo omo mama ne omo papa enye just their omo moja inti say share who their parents are. That could include obia and also step parents. Inti ebia we share mama be ewo krom ha and also wonemba modom ho inti mwa kase mo be ware inti wabeye akola no stepfather and also ewo hosa and I say wabeye akola no stepmother and also ewo hosa. When it comes to nkofo ebia moya adoption and so almost can also be seen to be the child's parents. Instead, the adoption route is also, I know that it's not so popular, but and also it was that over to me after home parents or carer of the child. And then when it comes to obia through the courts, when you sa parental responsibility for akwala so. And also Sano, they regard that as the carer of the child. And see, this, shall I say, 5 different categories. I will follow nkofo step parents, nkofo ebia omoye adoptive parents, and I say nkofo omowo sa parental responsibility order from the court say omoye akola guardian, and I say carer no. Omono ena yeka omoho asem in terms of making applications under your immigration rules. In say when it comes to such applications, we are saying say bia wo ya wofo ana say wo uchna ho ka say we are parental responsibility for akola no, and say we are adoptive parents, and say we are step parents no. Wo betumi aye application way in regards to akola ewo krom ha was spending at least a continuous period of 7 years ewo krom ha. When we look at our new appendix private life in regards to Mbrana Omo Asesano, it makes it very clear say under your appendix private life say akolano yewono krom ha na was spending that 7-year continuous period ewo krom ha onono is eligible to make an application under the private life route. And then we'll call your online system no so there's the indefinite application under the private life route. Meaning no boy den kakra because of the fact that it's over £2,400. And see, say oh year application where ya oh yama akolano which will cost you 3,400, but it's worth it because at least So over to me, actually, say akolano watna a chrome ha, you will chrome ha, watna ha for a continuous period of 7 years, and then you are also able to show say it will be unreasonable say sa akolawe every free chrome ha assign call back to a chrome na free, then at least they can provide this child with indefinite leave to remain ewo chrome ha. Evidence of this child being born in this country, birth certificate. In see, so all the birth certificates no corner or chest akolai you want chrome ha. Akolai was spending 7 years of their life chrome ha because the say I will do 7.5 and answers the say I will do 8 years. Nina ebewo birth certificates no so, and then you are having to show say sa akolai. Because we spend 7 years of their life chrome ha, and so on also are forming a private life. And so yeah, say who refuse akolawe and it will be very unreasonable say akolawe ebe gi no ho free chrome ha obe sign the chair call chrome na ne mama and say ne papa free. And when it comes to the fact say oh share sign way, it is always best to show the fact that akolano wa forming social ties and cultural ties chrome ha ebia akolai in school okono ebia or a very good student into academically no onya awards onya good grades school, and now campus say it may be that they have extracurricular activities into ebi mu call drama lessons, ebi mu call football, ebi mu call music lessons. Nyama bebre ewo hɔ a nkola no omoye at primary school stage. Nti menka say ye tuntum for no. Unfortunately say nyama we bi wo hɔ saa yemfa yemba no enko. Na as soon as akola no reach school brafie menko bebia obafia na aduane no e se fridge mu ko hiti na di. It's not so. You have to let the child be involved in other things. So almost say after school club na ye bibia ma akola no so take part send over to me actually sign my way so because at least say koje letter every school no and say from those extracurricular activities clubs and sessions now it will be easier to show say because akolai oh yes I am away ni na nti we forming a private life you dream say sa UK chrome hanum abeye no chrome onim Ghana onko Ghana da nti enya ade a ye betumi aka say on sign ne chi enko ye chrome a ye free no because akolai ni social ties na damfofo ne bibia onim bia e wo chrome ha on sheda enti ye chrome kasa but minim pan say o hwe nyama akolai eye within school and say outside of school na obehu say akola we the chrome ha eye UK chrome nti monfa asetena no emma no senya ono nso ebetumi etumpon ewo chrome ha. It is good to have all of those evidences as well senya almost so ebehu say ebe unreasonable say akolai ebe free a chrome ha. When making this application, or at least when you say akolai say oh yeah application for the indefinite leave to remain ewo chrome ha na wo as awo fono also wo tre say oh was that genuine and subsistent relationship with akola no nti wo yeah awo fono oh yeah application on the basis say akola no was spending 7 years of their life ewo chrome ha. You name say yeah application no for indefinite no, but you can do leave to remain application no at the same time as akola ne diana or so. And see wo awofo no ebeye sa leave to remain application at the appendix FM. Senya ubetumi actually say was a genuine and subsistent relationship with akola was spending 7 years of their life ever chrome ha. Because at the data your application no na akola no embeye settled and I say onyane indefinite leave into oh you know on the basis say wabetna krom ha for 7 years continuous period into oh I wanna ever krom ha oh yeah application na amano school letters HSA over picking up from school and I say oh the no school we call the parents evening GP letter and so to me actually say you register as akwala ne mama and asa ne papa and when it comes to the fact that all bar appointments wo na ode akwala no eba appointments into that genuine and genuine parental relationship no is there with akwala no and without wono akwala no enu obi a obetumi ahwe no into share the fact say akwala or any application for indefinite leave to remain under the private life route. Now, or as a wolf on so, or share akwala amano aye obia obe to me etumpon ewo ekroma. Inti when it comes to such applications, no, BBR you can say as long as you have the evidence to show say oh that genuine parental relationship with akwala no. Na almost share whether either we are sole parents. In this case, well, and one kwa and I will share akwala na over to me I application no as a sole parent. And I say bia oh yeah papa na bia onto fee, but you have direct access to akwala with 7. Almost share the fact say ukuhu akwala o share no. Bibi wo ho ai se wotoma na ubeto ama na ede abreno nti in person enye phone so e na omo pe direct access nti direct access no either say woni ne maame e na apene so say wo hwe akola no at the time which you are available and I say wo court order e kire say woni akola no e wo nkita ho in person and I say bia mumie no can say more akola with 7. When it comes to such applications, say nipa bako eya wo for omoye parents na they are looking solely at the fact say ebia maame no anasa papa no eya sole parent. Say partner no so ebe join there. Say say or your partner ye gen 1.2 no HSA we are either somebody who is married to the person and I say obi a only not now for a 2-year period. Usually no your immigration rules no does not allow somebody to make the application as a joint parent. Into some almost share application now they are going to consider you as a partner before looking at you as a parent. Into so almost share partner route now. Partner route ne say obia all your application under this route no. And so what share say all your application no as a partner of a British citizen. And I say obia all your settled e wo krom ha. Into so wo partner no enye British and I say wo partner no enye settled e wo krom ha dia. Then unfortunately no you do not meet the requirements under the partner route. Into omobeshe say wo application na why no if there's any other requirements in terms of your EX1 into let's say want to meet eligibility requirements under the partner route na so omo consider EX1 into EX1 no is an exception to the immigration rules. I would say parental relationship with akola with the 7. Into say your application now, then you are making the application on the basis say also say no akola ne papa na say ne mama ne partner akola ne mama partner na say ne kunu na say ne yere meet the requirements not under the partner route but say or parents are or akola na with the 7 and I say obia or akola na at least you are able to show say you have that genuine relationship with sa akola na or your application not under the private life route Instead no so no so na wo kyerɛ because of that relationship na wo ne akola no ɛwɔ nti omo emfa sa leave to remain no so emma. And one interesting thing that they have also brought into force, and it says, "What's me? IS application where na yamao with 2.5 years. So all percent all switch it equal 5-year route no so. They've made it much easier for you to now pay for the IHS for 5 years. And so we wait to IHS no for 5 years and then pay for the application fee as well. Into the OES application where once you have done the first 2.5, OES second 2.5. Now Osha saying over to me I switch it from 10-year route to the 5-year route no. Now omo ama sa equine jano say so person switch it for 5-year route no so and they able to me aje sa IHS payment no for the 5 years. Saying you make a decision on application now you able to me ama start 5 years ni straight into and yet 2.5 saying before no omo be no omo be to me ama start 5-year route no straight away because what with here and no cano. So that's also another good thing. And then when it comes to the fact that I will follow ebia mama anase papa anase obia oye carer or share akole enya ne assistant ewo chrome hand. Don't forget say your application is as a genuine parent to this child, but you're also making the application not to say because akole it would be unreasonable for them to go back to a chrome now with free kase omo enhwe mo family life na mo build e wo UK Chrome ha senya omo refuse the application no enyimu free a Chrome ha until you are making the application on the basis say wo for anase awofo no mo your application no say akole ya we di 7 mo na mo hwe no say akole bi e wo ho nti e bia Ninia 84 years old ni or sansto or near kitwe bi awedi one yen for ye application say me as a wo for me ne akola no e parental relationship en kola no so omo ye independence as parents nti because omo ye independence nti dia mode be ma ye no eno so na nkolai a mwede for anyone no so ebenya nti because ye hwe akola na wedi 7 esan so hwe nkolai a mwede for ne 1 nti mo hwe senya nkolai omwehu ekrom ha as omukrom a omoye sa enyama we ewo school ebia 1 year old no on go school nti ono de wo fie. But at least because of the fact that yes, I with 7 ninety, moon to me and free because of the fact that I with what forming a private life a chrome ha into age 9 also and per se yes so ye sa 2.5 no and ma yanka sayan home any in colana yes so yes no now if it comes to the fact that ebia more per se more yes application they have said say move to me I fee waiver and see it is not just the fact say more share sikana move to because medical can say sa indefinite leave to remain application for nkwalano over 2,400 and see say o ne wukun anasa wo ene nkola ena yes application na kai say with normal 2.5 application no ubetia application fee plus the IHS into nipa bako bia over £2,600 for both the application and the IHS into enono sano so o ya man for dia and the na to echo over £7,000 into it's important say o ye first application na o ye obi a onye adwuma da nkofa ana ama osika sa na wode ahwe wo ne wo mba na it will be important for you to make that fee waiver application in terms of the fact that home office for say there is no way to me and maintain because you cannot pay for such a fee into ensure circumstance na ensure the fact that to me afford it over £7,000 na maka ho asem ensure or bank statements into to me actually evidence of bank statement for the recent 6 months. Ebia dem na mutne mu no obi ne etua rent no mamo into move to me provide a letter from Sanimpa no with a copy of the ID. And I say ebia in terms of nipa chrono in terms of feeding ne nkeka ho no move to me actually wa account nim say ono na odisika eto mu account nim say ya move to me edidi and I say o mamo cash in hand into move to me actual letter say o mamo cash in hand into at least I no sano chere say Sanimpa no ena eboa mo nkakra nkra move to me edidi into in terms of that application for fee waiver. As long as we to me actually home office for ne say unni sasika we to me eduatua no na omo ama fee waiver senya we to me aye application no ama wo ene nkola no and I say money na into when it comes to making the application it has become a whole lot easier. I mean still na 7-year-old no will have to show say what's not a chrome ha you won't work chrome ha what's not chrome ha for that period of 7 years will be unreasonable say over to me if a chrome ha a corner mommy and I send papa a chrome but say oh yeah application now as parents now at least it's a lot easier to show say circle there's no way over to me if a chrome ha a call wo chrome and I say wo chrome a chrome into almost share wo relationship a woni akola no wo ena nkola na edi na chi no so because almost depend almost on nti omo emma omo enkrata omo betumi edi atna ekrom ha and then of course whilst they are considering akola na application also omo be consider also wo de no na omo betumi amamuni na asetna omo betumi edi atna ekrom ha. Into Prophet, this is your main topic for today. My main jana hana yen tie for more questions now. Person will be sane and kika hon.
Yo, senka wen jana ha kura nka me ame betu chok. Se wa wen jana ha kura no a nka me a babi adru no nka metu chok. Nka metu chok. Enti se nyame anya ya dom no agya no hade a ye dawasi ye ne atifo nyina ye dawasi afi mi bie telephone line atum na ye de nsambusa no e de aba wo hwɛ wo time na e 24 minutes past 10 enka ye di ye normal time no so de angasa mre ya pon kra ma 24 minutes asa abeda so enso enipa ho do nti e na boa kraman okɔnwuram nyɛ sɛ nka ɔno nso ɔkɔdɔ afuo enti ma mema wo mere kakra na fa won nsɛm nyina ebre lawyer na bebusa lawyer say na eba ne sen na omo se se wo ye 5 years na dia ene e wo se wutua 5 years NHS fee no na okika sika na bomu a lawyer e sika ketwa
Definitely it's so wutua IHS for 5 years is 1,560 times 2 you are looking at over £3,300.
And you say easy.
Easy, I know. Easy.
Okay. Ebia, emena medwene ho sa obi o ho a easy man. Obi o ho odidi aban obi nso ho odidi o market. For no yentimi nyepe me pa chop bra line so 0208 133 4646 0208 133 1134 na memfa uma lawyer na lawyer enyi wo nsɛm nyinaa ano ɛma na afe ubetumi aba 07771 950 989 nyinaa ebesi lawyer so pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ na afe yɛdi nsɛm no nyinaa abro na lawyer bobɔ nsɛm no so bi ɛkyerɛ no ɔka sɛ wɔn a ɔmo siki asalam na sesei woya ne yatamo pa hwini de wokɔ Rwanda no wetumi aka sɛ dabi meme ba no mefa Germany ɛna me di bepiri ha enti sɛ wo so be make decision ansana wo de me nneɛma no ama me di a Rwanda de me pa cho yi me film fa me go back to Germany me pa cho lawyer sesa ne tie
yeah enti sɛ wo Rwanda I mean wo call Germany ansana wo ba ekrom ha na wo de asylum claim eto ho de a ende wo betumi akọ back to Germany senya wo betumi ahwɛ wo asylum claim no
yo me bisa wasɛm ba ma me fa me nua ya wa begina so yi na yentie no nkɔbɔ me pa cho me ma wa kyen mo akwa ba wo.
Good morning, Prophet and Eunice. Pacho, so you have about this.
O nyame adom ye ho ye papa
You're the Oba Bianchi. No, me Pacho, me was Christian. You be so other lawyer.
Pacho Koso.
Me Pacho be studying call with you.
Very good. No, me Pacho, your application and you use to sue and the court and nyame adom ye di nkunim. Na ye di nkunim no court no refund court fee na itia and by lately no some call online say proof of stay in the UK now with the details to shema na akopuli na here no number and email aba nti some fellow no so o fi me twen na ye proof me call online so I can see all these details nti but me check papa omo amend system na system for me check it the no so and some more payment I'm not pleasant with this, lawyer.
Okay, and when it comes to appeal cases, once it has been allowed, so court na say home office no any refunds na. Almost send a letter said they have they want you to put in the details into ABR with the card na share ho say we payments into they will want you to give them the details to be able to make the payment back to you. And I say, Abia Nipakona, your lawyer. And the Nipakono has that direct payments with the court. On Enono Sano, then it means the court has the details of lawyer no. And so when it comes to payments, it will just be transferred directly to accounts na courts no ewo. So I'm not sure if your lawyer's details are the details which the court has into ABIA or OBIA or online payments with the court. Into SANET here, then of course the payments will go directly to the lawyer. And to SADIA, they would send a letter to you to put in your bank details again. Now, a transfer to you. So it depends on how the payment was first made in the first instance. Yes, if your case has been allowed, normal person will yes our payments now. They will either make it directly to the lawyer or to whoever made the payment, and then if they are not sure of the details, almost send the request say for our details. Nema almost say to me I transfer Sikano to your account details.
Hello, now let me so you call online so proof of right to work no so no. Your call before no not the bar or say your details does not match with our record. But for now no the bar is the number be any any email back. How to share the code no. Na pacha ho no mo amendi bibi o ho ana so
Patrodem assistant EU assistant and I say 2.5.
But my new supplement, a new application for now beginning now fortunately your fortune the body details right to check who the staff now. Now your details does not matter as record. But for now, tell me body details now, I just say how do you want to share code to be shared? Now the user number the amount. Into
usually so we application no na ebi a make a decision no na omo certificate of application no they will not allow you to share a code with anybody because they haven't made a decision yet on the application. Into say if for instance decision about say they've granted you limited leave to remain and I say indefinite leave to remain. Now with details ni shim into I think so they ask for the ID number into either passport or biometric card number. Now do date of birth so asheho say wo and now we application na what they will email and I say with telephone number and they share then they will ask that you choose which option you prefer, whether you person the phone, number and answer email. Into that contact detail no will allow them to take you further into say your email and answer with telephone number and now they share almost send the code no to email and answer with telephone number now they share computer name. Send it to me, I'm sending you to the next page, which is you as an applicant, would you want to share your code with somebody else? Into ABA we're doing for no and I here code no. Into say you want to share the code with someone else now, then it will ask for the person's email address. Now we're doing for no email address no ashim. Send your to me, add the code no, I send it. With no direct. And see, that's how the system usually works. Patrick, what you say?
Oh, that's great. So far as how do you want your code to be shared? Does it mean that
so yeah, usually if it's asking you for how you want your code to be shared, it is either because they've given you that certificate of application and I said, they are no amount. At first, no, certificate of application my own share, but now it allows you to even share with that certificate of application or the fact that you have settled status and indefinite leave and I say limited leave. It will still allow you to share the code.
All right, lawyer. Thank you so very much. God bless you, lawyer.
And yeah, we're very kwe. Yeah, the amount. Anti oh to party na frame me. Na me very chicken and nice. See fasting here breaking.
Prophet. God bless you.
Bye bye. Yo, hello, me pacho, me mawachi, emo akwaba.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, odo you na anope una woko. Lawyer 8 you.
Yeah, good morning, lawyer Eunice.
Good morning.
Yeah, Pastor, maybe I'm sending message on Facebook, but I don't know the matter. The question is, I have Facebook, the Facebook online Facebook on, but let my name be separate. Okay. It's about this Zambrano, because me wada to be a on it, no, he was previously married and then a lady who has a child already. But a neighbor called we they are no more. So I worry no. But the guy is still in the child's life, lady no a life or final school or play role as a father. Because only a crying word that bond as still the lady has come into terms with it, that is fine. Although Omuniho. Inti washa Quran more than 5 years or so, or that to provide a Quran, a BBA Quran said if they were married anka obey. But person finding out so based on that, at the Zambrano application. Currently, guy now in question, is on a partner route with a different lady.
And see, if he's on a partner route, I didn't know person switching.
I said, almost Zambrano, you said that would be easier for Obinian Indefinite than say starting all over this kind of route medium. If you are trying to save money, as you always say, if honestly a money 10 and what's all best I call 5 years. And you're trying to save money, you are thinking, say, so wait to me, I start, you are done, I'm not sure. Because I can't be a stepchild because of me marriage, but for my breaking up, I say I can't be a stepchild, although I take care, but they can't classify it as a stepchild. Because no one worrying in to me, that's my knowledge in America. But
okay.
From your lawyer's perspective, is it true?
Okay, so when it comes to applications under Zambrano, first of all, we have to look at who the primary carer is. Let's say, Mr. But Mr. A.
Kofi.
Okay, Kofi. No ne ama ewo ho Kofi sisia one ama eni ho biom. But ye share your regulation 16 of your EEA regulation 2016 now. Say a primary carer is somebody who is either the parent or a carer who is a relative and also obia court no amano order say obetumi ahwe akole. I'm not sure say Mr. Kofi will come under any of these categories because first of all no, he's not the parent, he's not a relative, and he hasn't been given a court order that he is the carer of Saha Akole. And that will even disqualify him even before we've looked at what the criteria is for a Zambrano primary carer. And unfortunately, no, he will not be able to meet the requirement as a primary carer even before we even look at qualifications. I said, Onya sana with me yes applications and say unfortunately there be on to me and switch it and call Zambrano routes no so.
Yeah, meaning you're right. Thanks for my education at least. Because that's what I was saying. So far as based on our we stepchild.
Yeah.
But if there's no connection like that,
yeah.
Then said the okay on the ground you are waiting based on that.
Yeah.
Okay, let us say
and that's it.
Lawyer, me pacho, me pesa me case etia brother way.
Okay.
Na obe to your school fees. Me pacho.
I remember.
Me pesa me case etia brother way no obe to your school fees me sreo. Enti me pacho mo file case ni mami. Brother, nyame sha memo obe to your school fees. You are here for Anopai Rainbow Radio International. Oko Facebook no so me pacho na wa share amami. Anopai ubetumi de nsem ni nyina abre lawyer. Na lawyer atimi ayi ensem ni nyina no pepepe na odi amawo. Bra ahoma no so 0208 133 4646 and that's 0208 133 1134 and I say bra 0777 1950 989. Na me former lawyer Eunice na intentema umpiapia ensem no so emayin. Ene ohwa djuma no egusu ko nanim emre ko na miwia me bisa lawyer say na Ghana for si e-levy say e-levy no se muaye nje say den yen sankofa me pa cho me cho me ma wachi e ma wakwaba na me pa cho abom ti say Onyame ashirami na remudi ewura ha adumuna sum bi nko a anɔpɛ lawyer 8 you
maximum person lawyer and say akora DPA 7 years I demand indefinite. That is a few about one.
Yeah.
That is a few about for akora kwa and son of parent and after akora and needed.
Yeah, and so over to me I fee waiver for akolano and then who as I will follow so move it to me I fee waiver so.
The question I touched me the parent or so indefinite and as a British citizenship now or part of the bar or Ghana. Now Akorana Yabamano indefinite leave to enter. And then some Timina Fiweba Sibia. Or a destitute, and I say, Bia Mamma or Hana, Papa no, Alpes of Faliban, now omiti so renta responsibility. Nina, obeti, I used to feel Afa Corano with indefinite leave to enter.
Okay, and say, usually, say a car entry clearance application, there was nothing like a fee waiver. Application, but because Home Office for no and who say for home actually into there needs to be some form of fee waiver for entry clearance applications. In some of the guidance about 2 weeks ago, I think that was around 16th of June. Say oh yeah, human rights application either for one kasa woba anase ukunu anase oyere anase adult dependent relative na opese oye application no for fee waiver omobema okwan say obetumi ayesa application as long as you can show say unni sasika na obetumi edietua application fee no nti ebia wo indefinite leave to remain unsheda any sika na obetumi edietua Home Office fees no which is usually 1,526 for the application. So to your IHS, no, so it's over 1,800 for the IHS, no, so. But in cases where you're applying for indefinite leave to remain, no, to your IHS because of the fact say, oh yeah, application for indefinite leave to enter into no over to your application fee ne pay. If you are paying for just the application fee, no, then you should be able to show say. There's no way over to me for this 1,526 pounds. See, or more and share what accounts to sika unya. There's no way over to me it's your sikano. Send ya and waive visa fee no and mouse send ya over to me a year application no. It is now available say I will follow so able to me. This a fee waiver application no atum answer na omoye application ankasa.
You heard that to the
Yo, ohene yanso yada wasi nyame inshirawo. Yemfa next person. Hello, me pacho, me ma achi emu akwa ba ebe dwumadi so.
Yeah, ja opani.
Me pacho apumboko die.
Yesu adumo na monso
Onyame ashira ye papa me hwesa na lawyer Eunice seresere wasesa nwi na gu na batia otimi so onyame ashira anopai otie o
anopai kam peso me bisa lawyer tam pacho me de me yire ni me mani nu ashira na ba omo 2.5 ana ye kori ni ye no so ye fiwe ba ni no omo no so omo 2.5 but akabe eyi anel na peso me bisa lawyer say yes, I call Rima almost they apply for 5 years. And I'm not because I'm a lawyer. Say, if you feel if I'm a Palani, you do not have Yamano Edisha. Say, a bono annual. Think it's a movie or no marker.
Okay, and see, at the moment, no more of 10-year roots, no so. And see, say, maame no ebia onhye da enye adwuma mo hwe wo so account menim so wo ne maame ne nkola ne neti ana
me no mu nyina na tie
yeah nti omo be share income no from the whole household to see whether munina no say ye ka musika no boma mo betumi enya sika na mo betumi dia application no nti senya wo ka no ebia maame ne pe na mo be ya ono no sika no e dia application no nti se wo ye fee waiver application na o ka say ebia nkola mienu no pe na o ye fee waiver no ama omo nti maame ne de mo betumi etua ono no fees but se mutua ono no fees na sika bia ni ho a omo betumi etua nkola no omo de nti omo hwe mo bank statements nti omo beje wo de omo beje ono so ne de the bank statements extra income na and they will see if there's enough money and I say move it to me afford it for nkola no so say to sad then they are likely to grant you fee waiver say ya over to me anya nkola no fee no waived off and then the mother will be able to pay for another day but so much accounts now almost say ebia or savings accounts was sika bebre then they would let you pay.
Okay. Yeah, but at the moment, no, I'm in Juma with me at 950 every month, or 4 hours.
Okay. It's Obisa say. Pacho question now. What's the mammy 960 into?
Okay, me pacho, my member kakra, my member mo hakakra. Sonny a lawyer kano. Lawyer ni se mo na wo bo no tofa e dia ma onyina ni se fee waiver ne de ubetumi aye ba wo ye fee waiver na e wo se home office e check say wo sika ne maame ni sika wo nya no mo di bomu a e ya de a mo betumi atua eka se mo betumi atua de a ene fee waiver no omo mfa mam but se mo ntimi omo check mo hwe na mo sika mo nya no mo betumi atua why not fee waiver no ye de be mam na umma no mienu na akoba free waiver no na maame ne de no wo sika mo de betua no atua esi ho pepepe ba se wo ye nyina nso abomu se okay maame ne nkola ne nyina no wo pa free waiver nti omo mfa mama the same thing on be access mo adwuma amoye sika mu nya ye be check mo account mu oh da bi nkrofo we de ye mfa free waiver na mo because sika e wo ho ne kire se on betimi atua ka eye bo apayo da bi nkrofo ye mfa ma omo because sika no nya de a ebeso omo ni omo ma na akohoma so out ya say enti se ma ame no wonya 5000 wonya 2000 wonya 10000 mo expenses amoye wo fie no and e be kire say home office be guarantee mu say ye mfa mam anas ye mfa mam what ya say
Matias ye
eno ano
that ye di kan ye first one na omo di amanye na ma ame ni pese obekọ 2.5 ni bi mo no pese wo for 5 years. So 2.5 years, you put your mind. But the second time I do one person put another 2.5, or person apply for indefinite.
They want to me apply for indefinite straight away. Into or apply for 5 years now. Into or to your IHS fee or to your application fee. Into bet to me to your or no IHS any application fee for the 5 years. Into or bisa say nkola na e kan ne ho no omo betumi aye fee waiver ama nkola na then we are saying say because nkola no ebia because mama ne eko 5-year route ne so no ye pese nkola no so omo di omo mama echi e wo 5-year route no so nse no no sa no ye nitika na ye de betumi etua for Mama, I mean, Colano, but Mamma, they they can come back to say, Sikana Mono, at least move to me, Edith, for 2.5 for Mameno and then Colano, depending on how much money they see, because they are going to assess based on Sikana Mono into how much you are able to afford. Into let's say, Abia, maame no application for 5 years no or ka say or your application now or your application ne IHS which say your car is over 4,500 pounds into say yeah ka say nkola no so omuntua omodie na they can choose to decide whether they will only pay for 30 months or they will pay for 5 years. And I think say they would probably make the decision say omubetua for just 30 months, omuntua for that 5-year period now mamene no. And see if they look at the accounts and they say this is how much you are able to afford, then they will come back to say this is how much they too can afford. And see they cannot be overly generous. At most, no, I'm sure that they will say they will only pay for the 30 months, which is 2.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, lawyer.
Nothing.
Yenso yedawasi papa onyamin shiraw. Onu yadofo akaka krane yemre no aso. Emre no ayemre wo hwe a 51 minutes past 10. Ebo 11 pepepe yede adwuma ni nyina abawiye. Enti ebo 55 no na kire se ye keka yensa no ede adwuma ni nyina abawiye. Wo baso a me de wo be ma lawyer na on lawyer di nkomo kama na ye koyanim. Na lawyer Eunice
Prophet Obibisa question on Facebook and see no. I think
me pacho ma fa obi gina ho.
Okay.
Ye di nipa ni wi a no wa yi Facebook wura no ano ama me why. Me
Pacho
pacho me ma wachi e ma wakwa aba e ba dwumade so.
Hello, good morning, Prophet. Lawyer Eunice.
Ani wa hene me pacho peja woni kakra ama me. Na lawyer onum nsuo wa amfre me wo de peja woni kakra.
Yo, Prophet, but what me name?
Pacho ai me te woni.
Yo, Mr. Wante, my last not me bisa with a person in money. Now, no, person bisa say, normally I would see Ghana lawyers now. They can't Ghana. Almost say lawyers no, I'm more threshold beer. Won't you me charge a man in rent? You bet me up on a show. Now, a person who said the same thing applies to lawyers here in the UK. And I pay so. My friend said, "Would you maybe a lawyer be?" That's a infant or charge or my friend said 1,000. Now, what time for different lawyer now? Or 5,000 now? Is it a 3 workers? Nothing is baby, I'll bet you now report lawyer no.
Okay, so when it comes to specifically immigration ejuma, I know say in terms of solicitors and regulation authority, which is the SRA, they have put in guidelines for immigration practitioners to be able to show fees or charging in Crawford. Let's say work or lawyer back home, because that person is an immigration practitioner, and the fact say guidelines no almost the ashisha ho senya Crawford be who or pricing in terms of more charges and sana atake will, I mean, they will bring their case no. Then that person knows that me call lawyer we who are charge me say maybe sir around actually say maybe sir assume see so need there be okay amami and say okay. They should be able to tell you what their pricing is. And most of the time, say, almost operated by a fixed rate, then they should. Pachote.
And then mumudi a lawyer line no a breaky ya manage ya ni dia bedu ha. Entina lawyer chiri mu say e ba say obi price was so chen obi according to omo law no omama specific a year prices no e de dada ho ba na me kran ka me ba bisa lawyer say na mo charges asem a wo kan and depending on adwuma enipa ne de ba ansa na yakohwe ne a policy no eda ho say we and I was a charge way and say asem way back saying I was a woji and a lawyer asema make an meboa.
It's now maybe can't say when it comes to your pricing as solicitors, for instance, you will fixed rates and I will hourly rates. Into fixed rates, no, HSA, ABI, with Juma now, what they be. Usually, you Juma say for this amount. Into now, your child say amount now, any because it's a fixed fee. And I say ABI, we are doing the work by an hourly rate. Usually, immigration is Juma dear, and yeah, hourly rate is Juma into. I don't know more in terms of family court cases now. Your charges are hourly rate, but when it comes to immigration law, because they are to do with applications that Nipano area and then having to deal with correspondence from the Home Office, Nancy. Usually there is a fixed rate, and then whoever is charging you, can say your application we are saying na. But it's up to you. Wow, person your applicants it's up to you to shop around. Into say nipa corner or corner offer say obejo £100. And a second one now corner ho say obejo £1,000. Now would you say bia nipa corner or say or charge £100 no a good job just like the nipa na or say or charge £1,000 there. And then you will have to make that decision say me nipa corner or charge me £100 because almost that is their fixed fee. Into while we shopping around, it is up to you to decide nipa over corner. I think say at the end of the day, as long as they have told you what their pricing is, it is up to you to make the decision in terms of what. We are applicants nipa over kono ho amana aye wo application no amount.
Onuya gina ho meba e yo case die gina ho ba ma mbisa lawyer we lawyer asem a waka no ba bi yeti ase ba bi yenti ase e kire say me ko ye ni nipa no wan kire me the price list but enu ani se wa bo me bo na ni obeje 100 ni obeje 1000 no ni obeje 1000 na e ka kire o say adwuma meyama wo no so ne obeka se obe convince wo no na oni obeje 100 no so no kra no adwuma ne saa no obeye enti ne ye bisa se eno no lawyer na waje me 1000 so na sania ne waje me 100 ne beye no eno anu waye ne no kwa mom ya po.
It's usually with yejuma na ye no, it is always good to let the client know sikana ojeno dear na obeye. It is part of our should I say principles as solicitors. Inti so only clients ewo ho na clients aba ho say opese we ejuma we emano. Inti I instruct to say ye ejuma we emano. Wo a we solicitor no. So wo church no mu say ejuma na mebeye no include say ni say. Inti na nipa na oye clients no ate say ejuma na mebeye no it includes the fact say obey application no online ube to me uploading my documents ube to me at share Home Office my situation in some the cover letter ever come home move to me I deal with any further correspondence every free Home Office for no aba so delays were whole crampo now move to me actually say amame into if you are saying to the other person say this is what we are doing for you in terms of your sika na yeje wono na nipa kone say okay and the mejidi say mo be ye ejuma a good amame say eba ne say e bia mo say mo je school letter na GP letter mo be ye amame dia and the okay Matthias say mo na mo je no say ni say na mo be ye and it's part of our should I say our solicitors principles that we should be able to tell the clients the NCA charging us a bono. Into say nipa na or charge 100 no or say me the application no betu mama and see me the application no to mama my juma and say no na me charge 100 then it's up to you to decide. whether you want to go with their order over to me at the application no atum now I can say why any juma and I say open their all can say obey say any say I can home amount and say it is up to the person who is applying to the solicitor into ABA nimpana or can say or yeah application no emano AJ 100 into what church mu say ni say and obey with 100 and a nipa na oje 1,000 also actually mu say ni say na obey na wo sika wo pese o instructing solicitor no so o jidi say it is the same job na omumi no be na wo pese o call for 100 na what decide say o be call for 100 no yeah
prophet and but I'm say na asem na nka wo ya ka no because nimpa no say ento de ne ba e ba ha ena omo refuse no ya appeal ena omo wini ye ena home office no actually say on funny passport nko or the akọ almost a year ni yan fe ma no ena ko hu lawyer say wo pa na cho onye ena lawyer ni say okay we wini appeal de nso betimi aye wa hye say adena sila yan fa we ni ma no nti ono si on 500 mbra and odi buy odi man no wa we onye on ka bi bia nche no so okay that am former lawyer no ade no 500 because nimpa no home office on for the yan for the man no lawyer no ade no 500 up to now still an lawyer no enka we entre no and person who say no because the same issue application na yedi ama this yedi ama no yan fa yadi amanu son collect
unia Matthias amunase ne yetam aso na eno na lawyer kan no eye wo choice because nia oje 100 no adwuma oye no ni oje 500 no the same adwuma na en wa yen so resource no ama nti omumie no nyira resource na ama enti nanka e wo se akwa no wo go back to nia oje 100 no na one no koka so na minia adie waka matua waka na say adie no maye nti ye beye ne sen nti awoso wo de pressure kokosi say obeye nti we no want me nkoye ne waje 500 no hwe because ayo no any decision na me can not ase ayo no any decision nti wo koye na wo senka wutimi hu say adwuma we ya me de abre wo no sane ya lawyer kan no adwuma ni say na meye no nti original price ni de eye say na nioma ebekeka ho nti no say ya beka ho enti eka no ebeye say enti eyesa eye wa ho choice asen ye wa kodwam
na me hu say lawyer mu ni obi a lawyer bi ni eti wa o timi ko ho ko bi say o de wa tam ko ta me pese mi
lawyer ye pa mi chao mu o ba bi a ma ko wa ni enka me ba ye me nim sisi na o kan de because fam bia ne sane o mo fasi ye o mo niema enti se bia ukọ na okokyerechire na asem se ABCD nchi na ma usika no akose ya me hu ni awde no kokko se wasisi enti lawyer se mo o ba bi dia mo nkyere eni enka enyi na ebe ko
I mean, the pakona wakono hono. As long as they have said to him, they have showed him that ejuma way normal way, you know. Almost every solicitor that I know has to have a client retainer, and I said, "Bibi, your friend, no client care letter, no, and HSA in your mana over here with sikana or general." Inti say. Client care letter and say obechesi home office for no ama to almost the biometric card no ama nipa no and almost the passport no ama nipa na. Then as much as possible no you are going to make sure say obechesi lawyer ne up to make sure say they all can say obey no obeguso aye sa ejuma no
lawyer David ola enu asay.
Oh sorry
onoma brother no frel say ono ne opa hunu ni say lawyer bi sisi wa mu wo ba bia e wo say ye de no kọ na nsisie no okoji ni sika ana say okoti sika no so ana say lawyer no o balance no na akoma to no yem say ho
we can say on chasing lawyer no because say lawyer no e ka say obechesi ama no na onye ne dwuma and there so ochesi lawyer no I mean say complaints anye dwuma because one catch like
ochesi ni de na fa hin ochesi ni de na fa hin lawyer you akọ ho enti mo ma e ba bi a specific so obechesi lawyer na on fa no ko high court and I say aha ho and I say how ochesi no onchesi ni mpa hin say no na brother e person okunu
it's a complaint I complaint anye dwuma dia and the obetumi e de no akọ yeah ombudsman ho to say wa complain say ejuma we na lawyer no e say we tumi anye
or the neighbor ombudsman ho
patron yes solicitors ombudsman
oh you're from ombudsman minia roto you're from ombudsman and you bet me papa na
yeah
a lawyer for who take advantage ewo amanfo ho nyina no ombudsman ye de mmoko ho lawyer gina ho me ba lawyer gina ho minia me pa cho lawyer wa yi wunsem na no ama
mpacho I property that na be show
acho say ombudsman why enti eno anu fakoma onua no ombudsman ye de ombeko ho me pa cho ha Rainbow Radio International send ambre na fasiko no me bobɔ no tofa intentem na lawyer de na se wa ba wiye ni yeko ohwe lawyer nsa aka ho ekire se internet na chi lawyer gina ho papa lawyer internet no ye police awachiw ye BWF Solicitors na enne anopai ye ne omo abetwetwe nkomo ya wada de omo ato afa omo age afa ye fala nka omo nya na nka ya wada no me fa de ni nyina ma omo enso da bi me ye ne sa enye yi enti nka wana wana se me dibi acho mo na kire se mapiapia ba ni mu na me boss de me ne kasa otemase wo wa botre se nzongo mama enti boss nyame nhira ba bi a wo bia BWF Solicitors your address a 4th floor Anna House 4th floor Anna House me pa acho 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters London N15 4NP 4th floor Anna House 214 to 218 High Road 7 Sisters London N15 4NP telephone number we na book appointment na be hunu ye abre biara wo pe apart from Sunday dia me ne Uncle Ben ye kwa kosomo awrade enti hwe Sunday one book appointment 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 emergency number Uncle Ben 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 and lawyer Eunice Obaima and wabechire nsemu papa the number 075 3581 3910 075 3581 3910 and lawyer Richard your friend or lawyer ni ahomfe lawyer Richard abrantie pa wo hwe na boje se wo kasa na fita no mu biebie saa otimi sa mpa o deliver information the number 079 6020 1500 the number no 079 6020 1500 na lawyer Richard enso wasi ne so lawyer me pa cho fa wanum nsem a etwato breye na afi ye meja yemu enne me preach kakra nsa na mako nyame nhira
oh nyame nhira so prophet why are there pa nyame nhira enti say ya boss so in terms of your main topic for today say unim say wo ba wo no krom ha with this 7 na opesa wo your application based on sa akolano and the fact that we are awful of akolana with this 7 now yeah immigration rules some more I share in terms of akola private life nti say akola no ye ne application na obeye under ye appendix private life ase to show say ye won wo krom ha wa ye application no on the basis say what's na krom ha for that 7-year continuous period that it will be unreasonable say obe free krom ha akọ say oya wo for na oya application ne say wo a oya wo for no o was a relationship with akola na we di 7 and because ebe unreasonable say akola no so ebe free krom ha nti wo so wo ye application no to show say wo na wo hwe akola oni obi biara obetumi ahwe no na akola no so ehu say UK ni krom wa form sa social ties ne cultural ties ene ebia ne nuanom a omote ekrom ha no so oni omo nyina was sa family ties inti because of enunti more ye application senya akola no ebetumi age ne indefinite leave to remain ewo krom ha na wo so a we ya wo fo no ene nkola na mo hwe no mo betumi age mo leave to remain ewo krom ha if after that period mo tumi emiti eligibility requirements ni na dia and the next leave no so mo betumi aye application under the 5-year route instead of the 10-year route. Home Office ama ho kwan say obetumi etua IHS no for that 5-year period rather than just for 2.5 years. Into say eba ne say opese oye application no under the 5-year route obetumi etua sa IHS payment for the 5 years senya obetumi ama 5 years direct rather than 2.5 ne another 2.5 ansana wa qualify for 5 years no inti omo ama ho kwan sa I hope say in terms of nkofo amo ehwehwe ejuma in terms of applications omo dey atom inti ebia why your first 2.5 or san yes second 2.5 na wedwumem for no ebisa say oh was our right to work no you can always provide evidence of the unique application number senya onwe to me ehun say home office for no eda so ewo application until you are still eligible to work or you still have the right to continue in work as they say say oh yeah first 2.5 there unfortunately to me Emma was our right to work no because of the fact that na only assetna in the first place and sana okohwehwe sa ejuma no. This is for nkofo almost another 2.5 application before almost leave no and answer expire. Professor Yadebia Yekano and just immigration sem kwana yede ho adwuma nti say obi be any form of applications in terms of family domestic violence and answer almost per se yema court no ema ho to me say omo betumi ehu omo mba which is a child arrangement order and I say when it comes to nkofo a ebia omo etia nkofo ka say omo ye ejuma ejuma no anwanye omo betumi bring sa civil litigation claim and then your sponsorship license I know say ya kan ho nsem bebre say ope say yeah application ML because we are business ewo Chrome ha UK Chrome ha now per say yeah license application ML to me IS as sponsorship license application also amount say we a company now per say wow in terms of nkrofa opesa on ode omo eba Chrome ha so a to me IS sa ejuma no so amount and last but not least in terms of wills no your penny Mr. Bernardo also ho ejuma nti so o wills na opese yeshum amount so a obetumi afre your main line ye be from Monday to Friday 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. offer 0208 493-7340 you able to me book face-to-face appointment amount and answer ukwan wa yɛbɛtumi ebuki for a Zoom and a telephone consultation na yɛtumi atoa so from ɛhɔ. Yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ dasɛndɛ nyame ɛbɛka mo na mo so mabɛtumi aka yɛn nsa. Nti nyame ɛnhyira wo bebree prophet. Mekyia efiefoɔ nyinaa ne asɔrefoɔ nyinaa.
That was say wo baby a ene onyame edi yen abeduri nyame adma da sende ye besan ahia lawyer Eunice ena ene anope waten nkan 15 minutes past 11. Hey lawyer ene de wadi me jam papa yo nyame nhram aha ene ede mo besi men you afide nim free ha osofo me be ball work by 15-20 minutes na me di nyame agya na madwani akoto amadwuma so by 12 e wo se me wo baby nyame nhram. Bye bye.
Your favorite radio station.
Yeah, Fema, you London. Ya Basobodie Bebre. Ni ya redare ewo mransimu. Eye legal services. BTC family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nyedin kra. Yen partner penimpa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eye abofrahwe mu awarja ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma so. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe nia ya wo bremu enu ntin ye to ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu na osanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra. Wo pe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner eye member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre nunsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene dan so eye appointment nkoa free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Ye wo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground on Swa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advise local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebre efa Ghanaian law ho yi na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.